Hello friends, today we are going to see bipolar junction transistor. In this session, we are going to discuss introduction, construction. First, what is semiconductor? A semiconductor is a material that is not quite a pure conductor but also not an insulator. The conductivity of a semiconductor depends on variables like temperature or the presence of more or less electrons. The bipolar junction transistor is a semiconductor device which can be used for switching or amplification. The transistor's ability to change between these two states enables it to have two basic functions: switching in digital electronics or amplification in analog electronics. The word transistor is a combination of the two words transfer varistor, that is transfer resistor, that is low resistance to high resistance. Transistors are three terminal active devices made from different semiconductor materials that can act as either an insulator or a conductor by the application of a small signal voltage. Transistors are kind of like an extension of another semiconductor component we already discussed, diodes. In a way, transistors are just two diodes with their cathodes or anodes tied together. If we now join together two individual signal diodes back to back, this will give us two PN junctions connected together in series that share a common P or N terminal. The fusion of these two diodes produces a three-layer, two-junction, three-terminal device, forming the basis of a bipolar junction transistor, or BJT for short. The bipolar transistor basic construction consists of two PN junctions producing three connecting terminals, with each terminal being given a name to identify it from the other two. These three terminals are known as the emitter E, the base B, and the collector C respectively. There are two basic types of bipolar transistor construction, PNP and NPN, which basically describes the physical arrangement of the P-type and N-type semiconductor materials from which they are made. Transistors are built by stacking three different layers of semiconductor material together. Some of those layers have extra electrons added to them, a process called doping, and others have electrons removed, doped with holes, the absence of electrons. A semiconductor material with extra electrons is called an N-type. N for negative because electrons have a negative charge. And a material with electrons removed is called a P-type for positive. Transistors are created by either stacking an N on top of a P on top of an N, or P over N over P. The diode connecting base to emitter is the important one here. It matches the direction of the arrow on the schematic symbol and shows you which way current is intended to flow through the transistor. The construction and circuit symbols for both the PNP and NPN bipolar transistors are shown, with the arrow in the circuit symbol always showing the direction of conventional current flow between the base terminal and its emitter terminal. The direction of the arrow always points from the positive P-type region to the negative N-type region for both transistor types, exactly the same as for the standard diode symbol. NPN transistor is designed to pass electrons from the emitter to the collector. So, conventional current flows from collector to emitter. The emitter emits electrons into the base, which controls the number of electrons the emitter emits. Most of the electrons emitted are collected by the collector, which sends them along to the next part of the circuit. A PNP transistor works in a same but opposite fashion. The base still controls the current flow, but that current flows in the opposite direction from the emitter to collector. Instead of electrons, the emitter emits holes, a conceptual absence of electrons, which are collected by the collector. Bipolar transistors are current regulating devices that control the amount of current flowing through them from the emitter to the collector terminals in proportion to the amount of biasing voltage applied to their base terminal, thus acting like a current controlled switch. As a small current flowing into the base terminal controls a much larger collector current, forming the basis of transistor action. The principle of operation of the two transistor types PNP and NPN is exactly the same, the only difference being in their biasing and the polarity of the powers for each type. So far we have discussed the introduction of transistor types construction. Thank you.